She's probably zooming in. Her what? Oh, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the November 20th, 2025 SBC meeting. First order of business, we'll do a roll call. Austin Ball.
Manager Golden.
Present.
Michael Vaughn.
Present.
Fred Bahu.
Here.
Superintendent Skinner. Richard Underwood. Michael Fiato. Here. Connor Baldwin.
Here.
Mark Byrne. James Hall.
Here.
Councilor Chow. David Peasley.
Here.
William Samaras.
Here.
John Leahy. Representative Elliott. Mary Ann Manzi.
Here.
Jay Mason. Maria Sheehy.
Here.
Benjamin Opara. Erica Harvey. John Haley.
Here.
Paul St. Cyr.
Here.
Representative Howard. Kendrick Delorbe. Janica Lang. Eliza Seek. We have a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Ball. So now we'll vote. I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes from the previous meeting.
So moved.
Mayor Samaras, Captain Peasley, seconded. Next order of business, we'll go with the presentation. Oh, we just did that, right? Oh, yeah, the Zoom presentation. Yeah. Next order of business, we'll go to Jim Dowd for the presentation.
Good evening, and first portion of the presentation will be Mr. Regis from Suffolk.
Can everyone just make sure that they're speaking into the mic?
Sure. Next slide's great, please. Continue. So we are currently approaching our completion of phase 3 on the, call it the east side of the canal, the north portion of the 1922 building, including the auditorium, that portion of East Campus. If you want to go to the next slide. Areas shown here in red, so including the North Bridge and the red portion of the 1922 building. Next slide. Area shown in red here is phase 4, which we will commence come January after the turnover of phase 3. Next slide. And that's just showing completed campus. You can go to the next slide. That's fall of 2027. Some photos here showing progress on the classrooms. We did start furniture delivery this week. Furniture started arriving on Monday. So this is a typical classroom photo here. Ceiling tiles and a few things open as we finish commissioning and testing. Next slide. Just a typical corridor, just showing that we've removed protection on the new linoleum floors, cleaning. Next slide. Just typical gang bathrooms. You can go to the next slide there. Toilet fixtures and accessories installed. Photos here of the basement. We're working our way top down as far as finishes with construction. So flooring is finished and protected there. Some overhead work still remaining. You can go to the next slide. Getting into the auditorium in here, photo on the left is just showing the finish of the barrel ceilings, new ceilings installed there. Photos on the right showing the installation of the new projector screen, getting into the mounting details in there, happening overhead on the stage with the staging. Ceiling work is all completed with finished lighting in there, looks great. Next slide. Entry, last school building committee, we kind of showed where we're at with the installation of rebar and formwork, so we've obviously started the pours there. Stairs and ramps will be starting in the next week or so, but this is the main entry off of French Street in here. Next slide. Quick punch list update. Phase 1 punch list items are closed. We're actively completing phase 2 items. Hardware item being tracked on there. We got some completion dates projected in there for 11/21. That actually being this coming weekend. One item on there that we did add as a note from last meeting, last school building committee meeting, was the loose bike racks. We've obviously investigated and looked into the installation details. I don't know if PE will comment here too, but on behalf of PE, I know that we're reviewing manufacturer installation details. PE's reached out to consultants just to see if there's alternative details for installation. Robin, any additional comments with your?
No, the landscape architect is working with the manufacturer and the site contractor, or landscape contractor, to find alternate detail to work with the conditions. They've done a test area that initial test seems to be working well, looking to see if they can apply it across all the racks to have a tight, secure situation.
Efforts here obviously include the replacement of any damaged or removed bike racks. Those will be replaced as part of these efforts. You can go to the next slide. Just a work
Hey, buddy, what's up?
progress update. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Was there a question on the Zoom? Did someone have a question that's on the Zoom? Okay.
Workforce progress update here, if you want to go to the next slide. Just some monthly updates for stats and figures here. Total construction minority workforce. We're just under 27% with a project goal of 15%, so we are exceeding our goal for minority workforce. Female workforce, we're at 5.2% of the workers. Project goal here is 6.9%, so we are under. Obviously, we follow up with our trade partners to bring in and enlist female workforce, so it is something that we focus on monthly with deliberate efforts there. Total construction Lowell residents, we're at 8.71% of the workforce. There isn't a specific goal in here, but we do track. This is online with previous and past months. Next slide. Budget, we'll go, Jim.
Any questions for Suffolk on the presentation? Seeing none, we'll move to Mr. Dowd.
Thank you. The first slide, as I mention every month, we track closely the remaining contingency. We're at $2 million right now. The transfer from the last SBC meeting is with the MSBA right now. The two BRRs, BRR2 and BRR3, are with the MSBA for signature. Total reimbursement from the MSBA is $207 million to date. We have another reimbursement request that's with the city for signature, and that will go into the MSBA probably tomorrow. Moving on to the next.
Before you go on, Mr. Dowd, I'd just like to recognize Mayor Leahy, Mayor Elliott, and Rep. Elliott and Rep. Howard, who is on a Zoom. Go ahead, Mr. Dowd.
We've expressed concern in previous meetings regarding the contingency, the $14.75 million in additional contingency and other funding totaling $39.85 million went before the City Council on Tuesday evening. Will be up for a second vote on December 2nd. We will attend that meeting, also being the project team. And the next slide, the total amount invoiced on the project to date is $306 million through the end of October, and October's invoice was $3.5 million. I'll open it up to questions.
Any questions? Mr. Bahu?
Jim, as far as the contingency goes, are we $14.7 million behind in arrears? That's money that's owed out on top of the $2 million that we have in contingency?
No, there'd be $14.75 million that would go on top of that $2 million. So once we get, should those funds be approved by the City Council, which was voted on Tuesday night, the contingency at this point remaining would be $16.75 million. It'd be the $2 million on top of the $14.75 million.
Okay, and how much are you hoping with the $39 million that we're asking for, $39.9 million, to have in contingency after that?
The 14.75 is within the 39.85.
Got you, so it's 14.75 that we
Correct.
have to work with over and above all the added costs that we're expecting.
Correct.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Second question. We had an issue with the gym floor, and ultimately, it was a bleacher issue, and we were ripping the floor and so on and so forth. We finally got it fixed after about a year, which is great. Now we're having a constant issue with the hardware on the doors. The doors aren't locking correctly. The doors are being able to get pushed open. I think it's Abloy, the hardware company, that's maybe supposed to be working on that. What's the status on how we can, have this taken care of sooner rather than later? We have people stating that the schools are easy to get into, there's a safety issue happening, and they are brand-new doors, and this hardware company has been an ongoing situation for a period of time.
Suffolk and Perkins Eastman have been working on that issue. They're preparing a formal answer to Councilor Gitchier, who filed a motion on Tuesday evening, and I'd ask Suffolk and Perkins to speak to that on what their efforts have been to date.
From the field and from Suffolk's perspective, our approach is obviously through our trade partners and the installers. So we've got two installers between interior doors and then the exterior doors, so two different installers. Both of them have lined up meetings as early as next week with both manufacturers and consultants. So we're looking to confirm we've installed per the manufacturer's guidelines. So one is just confirmation installation is correct. And then also confirming that the hardware is as specified, anything from accessories, hardware specification numbers, that everything is installed as intended. So that's the audit that Suffolk and trade partners are doing. And then as far as design, Robin, if you could comment.
So we're in talk with the manufacturer for them to also come, similar but different, to do a visit to look at the hardware, both ones that have been identified, but looking at the ones that haven't been identified in case there's something else to be discussed or looked at.
Have these same types of doors been installed at other school building projects in the state?
The specific hardware, we've used this hardware before. There's obviously other options for hardware for schools or similar installations. So there's more than one option here. This isn't the only specified or the only option for this installation.
Okay, and have they been problematic at other schools with this hardware?
At previous installations, yes, as far as like adjustments and tuning would go, we've had to adjust and tune on other installations in the past. As far as replacement or seeking alternative installs, we've never personally changed the installation, but through tuning and adjustments, we've had to address if there's hardware issues.
Sure, I can't see that it's the installation that would be the issue. I would guess that it's going to be the hardware. Okay, so, you know, we're addressing it. It's taken an awful long time. So let's see if we can go ahead and pull a full course press, so we're just not constantly hearing about it.
Aligning there, I think that we're beyond adjustments and tuning is what we're obviously seeking a different, more permanent solution there.
Terrific, thanks.
Mayor Leahy?
Thank you. I had a couple of questions, too. I don't know who it goes to, but, so the elevator, getting more emails today that we're having trouble with the main elevator by the gymnasium. So I don't know if it's well, that's what I'm getting today, so, someone was in last week, fixed it, and then they're telling me it's down again because the door was slamming. So if we could check into that. And I don't know if it's too sensitive. I mean, I know the kids are jumping and it might be setting things off, but it's been an ongoing issue that we need to figure out how this is gonna work, you know? And then second of all, I had a question that came up at Monday's meeting. The two doors that go into that loading dock area, I know there's a keypad there, but should we have those on some sort of door system where, because they have to bring the machines in and out. So should we have different hardware on there so when it's queued to open, both doors swing open so they can drive the machines in and out and then close behind them? Because they're not being closed all the time. So, and I appreciate, Jim, you had said the doors are heavy duty for that purpose. They're like an exterior door. But if we don't have the right closures on them, they're not serving the purpose. So I didn't know if that's something we should address or it should be addressed while the building's being built, so.
Putting auto openers on those doors is plausible. You know, we typically avoid them or limit the use of them because they are a maintenance thing for the school. So we didn't automatically put them for that reason. But we can talk with you and see if something.
I mean, it's probably something we should discuss with the high school too, but.
Yeah, exactly.
After experiencing it for a little bit of time, you know, it's a safety issue because they're always left open. They're supposed to be closed. But then when they're trying to drive and get equipment in and out, and I see the deliveries, you know, it's just the system isn't working. So maybe we should discuss it at another time and see what we can do with that.
Happy to talk further.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Seeing none, we'll move along. Next SBC meeting. Not sure on the date. Christmas Eve. We can
What is that actual date, if it's the regularly scheduled date?
be the 18th, December 18th.
I'd like to make a motion that we postpone the next meeting, given it's the holiday, unless, you know, subject to the need for special meeting.
So just so everyone's clear, the motion was made to cancel the December meeting by Representative Elliott, seconded by Mr. Baldwin. All approve? All opposed?
I'm not opposed to it, but we have a major move happening during winter break, so we'll, as long as we can maintain communication as, oh, yeah, sure. Oh, sorry. I'm not opposed to postponing the big, this particular meeting, but just want to maintain a constant communication with our team to ensure a smooth transition over the winter break.
So noted. Yep.
We will do that, and if we need to step up our every other Monday meeting with the administration to weekly, we can do that.
Next on the, any questions on that? Seeing none? Oh, Mr. Baldwin? Should we set a date for January? We can set a date for January. That works. So our next SBC meeting will be January 22nd, 6 PM. If this room is available, which it most likely will, we'll have it in the mayor's reception room. Next steps, Jim?
Next steps are opening up the 1922 building, Phase 3, as you saw from the photos. The third, second, and first floors are coming along well. There's a push in the basement. We're confident that we're gonna, that will be completed. It's made great strides in the last couple of weeks. Exterior, Kirk Street, all that area is complete. There's a strong push on French Street for the opening and the moving. As was stated, the furniture is being installed right now. School is setting up for the move over the break, and we'll have the students January 5th in the new section of the 1922 building and on to Phase 4. Thank you.
Great. Any questions?
Bahu?
Mr. Bahu?
The superintendent, Jim, was asking to maybe, if we could maybe move in a little bit earlier. Is January 5th a hard date, or could we maybe get in there January 2nd or 3rd to, get boxes in rooms and be prepared for teachers to come into classrooms? We already canceled school for half of the day to prep for that, but realistically, a half a day for teachers to set up a classroom is not much.
January 5th is the hard open date, but we have stated to Superintendent Skinner that relative to when the certificate of occupancy is received and working with the building department, if we can get teachers in there earlier after the first of the year, we will certainly work to accommodate that, and we will be in direct communication with Mr. Fiato regarding that also.
Thank you.
Mayor Samaras?
I'm just curious about, I may have misunderstood, but the status of the auditorium. There were a couple of pictures there. It looked very good. It looked quite different. What is the status of the auditorium? What do you have in there? Are you now putting the seats in there, or are they already in there?
Flooring and seats are next. The goal is to have the auditorium, all the physical work of seats, carpet, finishes installed, and then for 2 months, there's so many audiovisual specialized systems that take a lot of commissioning to get those put together, that there will be electronics folks in the auditorium through January and February, fine-tuning all of the specialized systems, so it will not be able to be occupied until March 1st.
Okay, will the administration of the high school or teachers that would use that have a chance to see what's going on and have some input during that time?
They
You know
will
what
be.
I'm saying? That's an exciting time when you're talking about the actual visual material that will be going in there.
They will be able to do that, and we've already been giving tours to certain folks within the administration and department heads in the last couple of weeks to other portions of the 1922, the new portion of the 1922 building. So yes, we can certainly do
I
that.
think we'd be looking forward to a tour ourselves. Thank you.
We can do that also. Thank you.
Good.
Any other questions? Anyone on Zoom have a question? Seeing and hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. For Mayor Samaras, seconded by Representative Elliott. Thank you all for the November 20th, 2025 SBC meeting.
Great.